Hey guys, this is Antonio. Today we're going to be talking about GrooveSell and how you can get it for free. All that and more right on the other side. Hey guys, this is Antonio again. Welcome back to my business Navigator. I greatly appreciate having you here. It really is a pleasure and honor to be able to provide you guys with these great videos. And with that said, I do have a request, if you would. There's that subscription button down below. I will greatly appreciate it if you would kindly hit that for me. And then there is going to be that little thing called notification bell next to it. Hit that so this way I make sure, or you can make sure, that you receive notifications when I produce new content. And I hope that you enjoy this, which if you do, give me that thumbs up if you would. I greatly appreciate it. I really would. So, GrooveSell. What is GrooveSell? And how can you get it for free? Now, if you're watching this video sometime in the future, say maybe 6 months or so from when I post it, I'm sorry guys, you missed out. You probably won't be able to get it for free at that time. But right now, what I can tell you is during the COVID-19 crisis, pandemic that has turned up the entire world upside down, quite literally. I mean, the entire world is just flipped. There's a shelter in place that nobody would have thought of, and a lot of businesses are just going crazy. And, you know, just revenue has been lost across the board. We had one of the most booming economies in history, and then we saw this little plague coming along that nobody would have thought of in a million years. And the guys over at Groove Digital, they wanted to do something special for everybody. And what that something special is actually offer up a product that basically we can use to sell our digital products for free. So, and the way that this works is that there's that link below, says GrooveSell for free. It's going to take you to, let me show you here, this page. When you get to this page, you'll see this is John Cornetto right there, and then also a video by Mike Filsaime. So anyway, there's like it's only a 5-minute video, but no credit card required ever, no fees ever. It's just free. That's what it is. They want to give us something for free. So why do you want to get this now? Why do you want to purchase? I shouldn't even say purchase. Why do you want to get Groovepages or GrooveSell now? And that is because well, GrooveSell is pretty darn powerful. I was going through and I did another video where I created this back-end upsell product. So as you go through, you can create a product to be upsell, downsell wise, but this allows you to actually integrate affiliates. It allows you to integrate a lot. Actually, let's go into it here, and that's my stats, which I don't have any. These are just test products now. I'm literally just testing it out as I'm building videos for you guys. I'm going through and testing this product. So if I'm going to click on the manage product, I can go inside here and actually edit this and kind of show you a couple things, and it walks you through. You see you have 11 steps here as far as testing. Now, I will say this as a caveat. Right now, Groove Apps, which is what GrooveSell is a part of, is in beta testing. So not everything is up and running. So you're going to see a few things here that say that it's not currently available or going to be available in the future. Now, in the video too, I do want to point out in this video, I believe they say it in this video, but GrooveSell is defined for more selling digital products. But the way that it's set up is that you can actually have and sell some tangible items as well. Although Groove Cart is actually more towards that end of selling physical products, not digital products. This is for selling and delivering digital products or even memberships to your membership sites. So of course, you know, you can select a front end or back end product, and this particular one is back end. It's going to be my upsell in this particular product here is. So you go into the pricing here, and what I love about this, and I gotta say this too, is that GrooveSell, even though they're offering this app for free and they're offering it for life for free, it's not something to be taken lightly. This is actually a very powerful application that they are offering us right now for free. And in terms of the different ways that you can create your pricing, you know, you can have one-time pricing here. You could have a recurring pricing where it's set up for a weekly price. You have all these different options right here: weekly, twice every 2 years, yearly, half a year, quarter. I mean, how many more options do you need? And then also you can set it up as installments. So now they're going to be paying over whatever incremental amount of time that you want, and of course the intervals are there again. So this is pretty powerful how they laid that out. I'm definitely happy with the way that they've done this. So also, somebody had asked me about payment gateways. Do they offer payment gateways? Yes, they do. If you have a payment, you know, something like Stripe, which is, I have a Stripe account already set up here. It's my test only, you know, my test Stripe account. So if there's a problem with some internet marketers where if they're really good at running ads and they can get a lot of customers coming through the doors quickly, is that unfortunately sometimes you can hit the ceiling of what your merchant account will allow. So what this will allow us to do is actually allow you to connect 5 or 6 different merchant accounts, and then percentage wise you can tell it to send customers to each merchant account that certain percentage. So if you wanted to do one at 30%, another at 20%, another at 40%, and there's one that you're really close to the limit, so you only have that set at 10%. So every time a customer comes to buy a product, it'll direct it to that specific merchant account based on the percentages that the others have been hit. So that's again, this is an advanced feature that is included on this application for free. It boggles me. Also, they have the PayPal account here, and then you can have the risk mitigation. This is coming, and let's see here. Also, you can apply with Groove Merchant or GrooveSell, GroovePay, I should say. You apply for them. They have a low rate of 2.8% plus 25% per transaction. For U.S. and international transactions. So this is a great option here. And let me see here. Gateway fees apply $40. So I haven't set these up. I have PayPal and Stripe. I didn't even set up my PayPal business account on here yet. But and obviously this is how how one would actually bring in the merchant account and set it up right there. So with that said, of course you have your contents. As this moves over, taking a little bit here, they're probably doing some updates. I know this past Friday they pushed out a lot of updates on this server, so they're probably doing maintenance, being that it is a Sunday evening. So yeah, you can see that on my screen. Good. All right, so what do we have here? We have, your sales page, thank you page, refund period, and then also your checkout. You can, your checkout. There's, again, you have things coming soon, so you can embed it on your page. You can have a custom design set up, change your look and feel, express checkout options. There are just so many different options on this one, and mind you, this particular product here is express checkout. So basically it's a one-click upsell and holds the information from the previous order. So like I said, this particular product right here is an upsell for another product. Well, I'm just designing it that way. So this particular product right here, once they see this page where this product is, they've already purchased the previous product that they're coming from. So now that this is an upsell product, and I already have their credit. Well, the GrooveSell will already have their credit card on file and right there in hand, because it's that same transaction. That one click where they can just go and purchase that item right along with it, because it's in that same purchase, that same purchase flow. So of course you have your bumps of funnels that you can attach, but this is another item right here. I'm going to jump ahead to affiliates, and I find this one very, very interesting. This is awesome. So what you can do is, as a marketer, okay, as a content creator, we can create a course, and then within that course we'll want to go back and have people help us sell our products for us, and allow other people to just go ahead and sell the products for us, and in return we'll give them payment for it. That's what affiliate marketing is, right? Well, now we get to be the content creators and push out our products. This right here allows it so easily. So it's a 2-tier system. Now, if you're just now beginning to create affiliates, or if you're just now creating your product, you may not have a full list of affiliates that can push out the product for you. So what you do is you find somebody that has a huge list and access to a lot of affiliates, and you say, hey, I'm going to set this up as a 2-tier system for you, and you push this product out to your army of affiliates and ask them to promote this product, and if they do, I'll pay you a 2nd-tier affiliate. So this way, the affiliates that make the money, I can set it up here as 20%, and then the 2nd tier, the main guy that we went to and said, hey, can you promote this for us, we'll give him, you know, whatever amount. I just put down 10 here, but you could do this by percentages. You could do a fixed amount on both of them, percentage, fixed amount. And then you could do commission overrides. You can do custom landing pages. All this stuff is pretty awesome, where they can the affiliates can actually have a landing page that they can use for that particular group, you know. So let's say you get into a special traffic niche, and then you have a JV affiliate listing over there. They're doing all that information. And then let's say that you have, instead of a traffic niche, you have a YouTube niche. Okay, so you'll have specific landing pages set up for that niche over there, that set of JVs over there, and which is really cool. And then also you can have additional affiliate information, integrations, and then over here you'll have proof, which is coming soon, and of course the finish wrap up. So all that is great, and you have all of these options available, and that's to create one product. You could do this for every single product that you have. Go into this option right here, and then when you actually promote items, you'll be able to have a beautifully done template like this. This is something that I made. This is a different product. This is actually the front end product to the other product that I showed you earlier. Now, here's something that they don't tell you right away on this page here. It's hidden when you go to leave, or on the back end. You also get access to Groovepages Lite. So let me show you what I believe that is going to be. You'll be able to go down here to Groovepages, and you will be able to, let's just do a new site. I'm going to start from scratch, because I believe in Groovepages Lite, you may not have access to the templates, and what you'll actually be doing, you might have access to your blocks. It'll be just an empty block. Okay, that's all that it'll be, is an empty block. And then from here you'll be able to place your elements, the wireframing elements, onto the page. I gotta go place a block first, so I'm not sure how that's going to work without having some type of block. So you might have I'm not exactly sure how to work, because mind you, I have the full GrooveFunnels. I bought in as a backer. I got all the whole enchilada that they have. So everything that they're going to be coming out with GrooveFunnels. Let me go back to, actually I can go to the dashboard. Oh, so this is the other thing too, is that when you develop your, remember I was talking to you about the affiliate template and setting up stuff for your affiliates and the JV material. So you can actually you can set up email swipes. You can create email swipes for your affiliates to use for you. So you can create all those out. And here's a trick. If you're going to go this route to actually have swipes and all that made up, a lot of times entrepreneurs or the creators, what we'll do is when we have our product made, we will actually pay a copywriter to write our email swipes, or a product like funnel scripts is another product that you can actually use to create a lot of these swipes for you, and it'll go through. I'll put a link for that down below too. And let me see here. So you have that, you have the blogs, you have the banners. You see how you can set all this stuff up. So this way, it will be your product here that you'd be seeing if you set these up for your product. But all these thank you pages, you can send them to a specific thank you page, log out pages. You could have Facebook ads created right here. So now your customers, and see how it automatically populates my name there. Your affiliates will be able to have the same access, and that is all in GrooveSell, is what you're seeing right here. To my knowledge, this is all in GrooveSell. See, they've created social media posts, and these were just updates put in here recently. I would say within the last week and a half, these were put in here. And then press releases. This was in the Florida Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Okay. And then video reviews, as well as signatures, which are coming soon. So anyway, this is a lot of material, and then obviously here are all the links to the different pages that I have. Broker, second tier affiliates. So I could create a second tier affiliate. But like I said, this is a high level overview of what GrooveSell is, and all of this stuff that you're seeing right now free. And as you see on, which page is it? This page. As you see on this page, no credit card required. Ever. No fees ever. It's just free. John Cornetta and Mike Filsaime wanted to give everybody something to help us with our businesses. They wanted to do something for us, and it is a very, very powerful tool. I highly recommend you take a look at it. Anyway, guys, you have a good one, and remember, till next time, keep digging your wells.